Shalom. Hello everybody, how are we doing? Are we ready for some more Disco Elysium? A shorter stream today, I think. I know it's been a few weeks, but hey, we're not done. I haven't dropped this game yet. I have not dropped this game, so we're okay. It's just the last few weeks on Saturdays, I've just been super busy. Like, certain things have just come up every single time of like, oh, I'm just busy. So, sadly, couldn't continue our Disco Elysium streams. But, yeah, we're streaming today, too. I want to make it clear that we're not done with this game. We're still going to play this game and beat it. I want to so badly. Even though there's some other games on the horizon coming up that I'm pretty excited to cover when we get the chance. But, we're not done with this game, alright? Okay? So, we're going to keep playing this game. Yeah. Do I remember what happened last? No, not really. I know we've been doing a lot of stuff. I think we should just jump in. Right? Right. I think we just jump into the game and we'll figure out what we're missing when we get in. So let's load this game up. That doesn't help. Alright. Oh yeah, we did just get a bag. I do remember that. We did just get a bag. So now we can pick up bottles. Oh, right. We were going to talk to her on the roof. I do remember that. I miss it. No, 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 no. All right, let me fix my stream real quick. No, 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 no. Okay. Let's do that. Let's move you up. Alright. Ooh, I made a mistake. Alright, ready to be jump scared? Ha! Okay. Scary, I know. Please, let me move you up real quickly, please, I beg. That's all I want. Na-na-na. Na 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 na. Okay, cool. Let me do that. Bear with me. There's a process. I'm just gonna make myself a wee bit bigger. Just a wee bit, Sonny. You like that? I like that. Alright, let's take a look at what all we've missed so far. What have we been up to? Journal. Sing karaoke, we have made little progress to that. The smoker on the balcony, we've been trying to deal with, right? We went into the apartments. Oh yeah, we have to wait till 21. We have to wait till later in the day to deal with that. What's that? 21? Is that 7? I'm not used to military time. Minus 12. What is that? Oh, it's 9. It's 9 o'clock. Okay. So we'll have to wait till 9 o'clock to see he's here. We checked the apartment, though. He seems like he might have some information, so yeah. Who put the clothes in the trash? Don't remember that. Open apartment door for Everett? What? Everett asked you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. Everett has promised to give you info on the case in return. We do want our gun back. And it does seem like his men are looking to find his gun. Prove your authority to Titus Hardy. That is the main leader of, what do they call them? Legion? What do they call themselves? The group of baddies that we think are the people who killed who are the murderers. I forgot what they call themselves. Something like Legion. You have gained authority in Titus' eyes for the investigation to advance. Oh, you have to gain. Soften them up first, maybe investigate the crime scene or the body, look for a witness, get help from the unit's boss or company rep, tie them to any other crimes. Talk to Tyson, establish the authority to the Hardy Boys, that's what they call themselves. Whoops. Find Morel, the zootologist. Oh, that's the one woman. She's so nice and her husband is missing. So yeah, we've kind of talked a little. You told Lena Morel is missing because of the broken water lock. She is still worried he hasn't come back. Yeah, so because of the people can't really leave and come back in because of the accident, which we did deduce a little bit. We, Batman style, investigated. We figured that out. We got some done ones. Okay. All right. Find the traffic hooligan. That's the person who made the wreck, made the accident for the waterlock, right? And then we got who put clothes in the trash. The victim's clothes were in the trash container out back, neatly folded. Who could have put them there, and why? Only the whirling staff was supposed to have the key. Ask Kuno if he knows anything about the victim's clothes. Ask Gart if he knows anything knows how the victim's clothes got in there. I thought we already did that, but I guess we didn't. And then we got some of our normal stuff. We're still looking for our badge, right? Who made the call, reported the crime? We still don't know that. Explore the whirling passage. Okay, cool. I would like to talk with her. We'll do that in a second. Right off the bat, though, we'll go down here. Let's take a look at our character. I kind of forgot that. It's been a bit. It's been a bit. We do have 2 skill points. I still don't know what to do with skill points. I don't know if it's good to start putting them into some of these things, or if it's better to wait till we have like a thing where it's like, oh man, I struggled and I failed this, and it's like, oh well, if you put a point into this, you can try again. Like, I'm not sure if we like save our points for that, but maybe. I do remember we were learning that I really like the motorics. I like using those, and it makes me mad that I put them to a 2. That's great. No, I love that. No, that's so good for us. No. That's so good. Nothing bad will come from that. Of course. Alright, where are we here? These, I don't fully remember where we're at. But they're helping, I guess. Alright, let's go inside. Let's go talk to Gart. We're already past noon of the second day, which kind of scares me. She is like the, I forgot, like the attorney for the Hardy Boys. These are the Hardy Boys, correct. The weak link is the big boy. We learned that. You know what's crazy? This guy's me for real. If I had glasses on, like, it's me for real. Obviously, now I'm getting more hair, so it doesn't quite work. But you get that. You get the gist. You get the gist. It's me for real. Sorry about that. Like, unplugging my mic and everything. Okay, let's go talk to Gart, though. Let's see what he knows.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking in a fugue state. Can someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has the keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Thank you anyway.
Well, could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
What? What do you mean by that? No, wait, yeah. Thanks. Let's talk about something else. Goodbye. Cool. I've got, how much money do I need to pay for my rent? Is it 25? About my bill for tonight.
You're already set for the night. Your door is unlocked.
Goodbye. I forgot I paid for myself. One of those things you do in your sleep, you know, Gart. Alright, Gart, I'll see you later. You still don't know what to do for the actual doorway, so that's kind of annoying, but that's okay. All right, let's go talk to the woman outside. Because we talked to most people, I think, I recall. I love that song every single time. All right, let's talk to her. Hello. Oh, okay, maybe I actually can't talk to her. Hold up. Because that was the thing we kind of learned last time, was like, we could talk to the guy on the balcony, even though we weren't next to him. But this one's a little bit harder to do. Maybe we actually need to get up there. How do we get up there? Na, na, na. How do I do, like, detective vision? Tab? Tab. Oh. Oh, okay. That one's giving me some interactivity. Very slow interactivity. Okay, nothing. Maybe we can get there though. We'll investigate. Like a good detective. Raccoon. Raccoon. This is important to the quest, you might call it. You know, the investigation quest. All right. Let's see where we gotta go. This is Kimnick going here, right? Kim, let me in. Let me in, Kim. Tell me that's not gonna get in there? Okay. Okay. Maybe we could talk to her on the balcony. Right. Alright, I'm kind of feel like we can't do it right now. Oh well. I was hoping we could do that. That would have been nice. Whew. I definitely ended it off last time with like, oh cool, we'll go talk to her. Now the last lead I led for myself yesterday, or last time we streamed this, is gone. Because we talked to them, there's not really much else to talk to them, right? Now we kind of just need to pass time. Alright, close. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find the person you'll know who tampered with the scene. It may take a while. Find a traffic hooligan. Half-insane joyrider has jumped over the canal. See if you can find evidence of his reckless activity in West on the coast. First, you should find the vehicle the joyrider used and their escapades. Well, we don't think it's probably one of the actual riders, right? Like one of the drivers. Probably not that. I do know if we actually do want to unlock the one thing for Everett, that's right up top here. And we could do that. I don't know if that's the plan, though. I really don't want to talk to Kuno about the trash can, to be honest. That's not really intriguing to me. Alright. I'm not getting up there. I'm accepting my loss. Where's this blip gonna tell me? I had to go all the way around. Oh my goodness. Taking the slowest path to get there too. What is it? A bold slogan. Humanox? Humanox? These guys seem fishy. I do remember that. Right to work.
Right to work. Right to work. Shame on you.
Okay. Any balls?
looking for something?
I found this mug in the trash. Show it. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Yeah. Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Alright. I forgot. Yeah, we have a racist mug. I did forgot it. I did forgore about that. Cool. We passed a minute. Love it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I'm trying to think if there's anything we might want to call, but I don't think there's really a reason why we'd want to call. I don't think. We did go to the store, the thrift store, right? We did go there. We did sell. We were able to buy some stuff, right? Ooh, cans. Any delicious cans in here? Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you shouldn't have. This guy's still stuck. What is this?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Release the
The
lever.
spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Wednesday morning. Is today actually Tuesday? Is that what we got from this? Yeah, it's Tuesday, so tomorrow. Close the water lock on Wednesday. To get the coast, you need to use the panel to close the water lock. It has been blocked depending on repairs, which should be done by Wednesday morning. This will open up a new area in Martinez. Okay. So we're holding off there. Don't think we need to continue. Honestly, do we want to go do the thing with Everett? Do we want to open the door? Because we don't know if it's necessarily evil, right? Could be fine. Could be fine. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. I don't think it was a sea monster.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh, wait, why would why would Kim be gone though? I don't understand. That doesn't make sense. Why would I not have Kim by my side? He is my partner at the moment. That doesn't make sense. That really, it does not, right, Kim? All right, do we just go back? We do got the book. I think this will spend time, right? And then this is also a book. So we could spend some time doing that. I don't know if we'll be able to find our gun without helping out Everett, and that kind of worries me. But at the same time, obviously helping out Everett seems like a bad idea. Like we might be just helping Everett kill somebody, and that's kind of bad. I don't know about you, but that's kind of bad.
That's probably the door Everett mentioned. We still need to get the key from this manana first, though.
Oh, do we? Oh, there's a key from Manana. I was gonna give it a crowbar, but I guess, yeah, sure. Let's go to Manana. Sure. Maybe he'll, like, just share some more information at the very least about the situation. Give us more context, because maybe we just don't. Maybe we just don't do it. But it is our responsibility to get our stuff back, you know? So I don't know if it's responsible for us to let the gun be out and about. Especially in this area. We've already seen some of the kids, if they have a gun, is probably not a good idea. Is that a bottle? Do I see a bottle there? Come on, game. You know that's a bottle. Give that to me. I'm desperate. All right. What's up, Manana? What's up? What's up tomorrow? Tomorrow, what's up?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Everett said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
It said it belonged to a weasel. I was hoping you could tell me. I don't know, some whistleblowers, I think.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
He tapped the side of the nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw the opportunity and I took it. I'm a hustle grinder. Okay. I heard something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening the door for myself. I'm gonna open it for all working men. I'm not really doing this for political reasons.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks.
It is?
What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the Whirling in Rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Right.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance. Is he referring to the... guy, the kitchen?
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Yeah. Anything, else I should know about this test? This weasel person, when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Man, taking a big sip from a flask.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilante?
Calm down, Authority. Calm down, Authority. There is only one law, Fred, and it's me. Let's go.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share.
Aye.
Seems pleased with himself. Alright. Wait, so not wages or pensions or... How large a share would you like? Okay, comedy stuff. I get it. I want to talk about something else. How large a share? Okay, yeah, wait. So not wages or pensions or...
This stuff. They already covered.
Okay. At least you got the benefits. That's something. However much you feed the wolf. Shouldn't you be grateful then? It's a lot more than most people here have.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece.
Okay, well, I don't know. We don't need to be that greedy. How large is a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Okay. Are you a communist? Oh my goodness. Boss Everett, what can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does boss in the union entail anyways?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
That does seem lavish to me. You're right, he's very ascetic. Yeah, I'll say, it does seem lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Yeah? Is it? Is it moralism? Manana, I'm not so sure about that. I'm not so sure about that. That's a very pessimistic view of the world, I had to say.
Not you, you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
There is that weasel door. Well, it doesn't mean we're doing the weasel door, right? Got the picture. Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother. You shouldn't take what's not yours.
Then how can anything ever be mine? But that's okay. We don't have to agree. The prairie is wide enough for all of us.
That's crazy. You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could, effortlessly, go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Got it. Good talking to you. Gotta run. Bye, Manana. Interesting. Better understand about Manana now. Better understand. Now, that didn't really help us. Now I don't even know if I want to do the thing. Because again, it's just more out of necessity of like, I messed up. We don't know he's doing anything bad, but it's like he might be doing something bad. He might kill the weasel, but he did say he's just gonna scare him, so it's like, you know, do we actually think he's gonna kill him? It's like really up in the air. I don't know. But we do need to get our gun back, because that's really bad. It's really bad to not have our gun. It's just unsafe for other people. Okay. Well, even though I don't like this, Kim, we gotta go in.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Carefully knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in.
Press ear against the door.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Lieutenant, what's your opinion of this task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for.
True.
But every day tells you something new about yourself. Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So you don't mind if I unlock the door?
If the Merc Tribunal happens before we solve this, we are looking at casualties. What's one unlocked door compared to that?
True.
On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrat we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
Lie to Everett, that's also an option?
Yes. Presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
I don't want to lie. Kim, lying's a sin. I don't know if you know this.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this. Besides, if you never open it, you're never going to find out what's behind the door.
Ooh, true. That's not the reason why we should find this out, but I don't know. I don't think we should lie. Obviously, in most cases, that's probably the better option than potentially getting someone killed. But we don't know he's killing anybody. So far, all we know is he's getting scared, and that's about it. I don't know. Use Manana's key to unlock the door.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude. Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving. A little draft, a whistle.
Kim, should we go inside?
Yes?
Never mind. We're in. Where are we stealing? Okay. A small suitcase full of clothes. Guests are staying over. A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscle. Herculad? We got a dress shirt. Let me take a look at that. Let me see how that be looking on us. I mean, don't we have one? Ooh, this does -1 to suggestion, but conceptualization. Maybe we wear this. Yeah, it's a little bit cleaner, a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah. I like going for the more just plus than having some negatives. Like, this does -authority. I'd rather have authority. It's very funny. It's very, very funny. But I do kind of like this. This one. There we go. The cleaner one. Half-light. I forgot what half-light does. This coat's very funny. But I do like that we're repping, like, actually our you know, our police uniform to an extent. I like that. We'll keep rocking that.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap on the mugs.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The images betray a lack of interest in human beings. They are merely unflattering caricatures.
What do I mean, uncomfortable?
The owner of these mugs doesn't like people of other ethnicities very much.
Oh. Oh. Huh. Then it's good to know I have no opinion on this. So what? They can think what they want? This is a free world. Typical jerk.
This person
Sure.
is unhappy.
Rough.
The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Alright, well, okay. Just because, alright, just because he might not be a great guy doesn't validate our bad decisions either. Whip out your yellow mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash.
Okay.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
True.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road. Perhaps you should break into apartments more often.
I don't think that's the takeaway, alright? Calm down. Do you really think it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
I agree. The smell of disinfectant in the room smells like chemicals. That's about it. Alright. Open the barn door. Let Everett know you unlocked the door. Alright. We could also... I kind of wish we could lock the door. Oh well, I guess not. Alright, let's go, men. I mean Kim. I mean Kim. Alright, let's do this. I wonder if there's actually a difference of us wearing, like, holding the bag or not. Because just for convenience sake, I kind of want to keep holding the bag, obviously. But besides that, probably should drop it. Not constantly holding a bag of bottles. You know? Okay, if this just gives us more information about the investigation in general, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. I'm not gonna lie. We're mostly doing this because I feel like he was saying he knows where our gun is. He's doing the gun. We want our gun back, right? That's kind of the main thing I would like to get from this. Because, like, investigation, the quest, we figure that out on our own. We don't need to be doing slimy stuff for that, but yeah. All right, Everett, I'm back.
Mr. Dubois, every worker.
A member of the board?
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today?
I did it, Everett. I turned it off. What? What? I opened the door you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of the old Revachel on his wall. The deal wasn't for me to go inside, or so I didn't. I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs. I did go inside. Weasel had a flag of old Revachel on his wall.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union.
Okay.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes. I heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about it.
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
I'm listening.
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant? Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they... Go on.
About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move it. It will be very fun, I promise. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Despite his boastful tone, he's having doubts about something. But what? Maybe he doesn't believe the boys really had it in them. They're his boys, after all.
I think you're sharing information with the police because you don't think they actually did it.
That's very clever, Harry. Yes, they might have said it just to impress some girls or something. But Titus has a bad temper, so the chances are 50-50.
Alright. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Criminal this time. I might have been Sediment before. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in this position because people like me.
The remaining mercenaries are organizing a tribunal to take on the Hardys.
Tribunal? That sounds serious, Harry. We Union men should be shitting ourselves. I wish you hadn't told me that. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Let's change the subject.
He's clearly happy about the tribunal.
You don't seem too worried about it.
Oh, Harry, what do I really think about the tribunal? You're trying to climb to second base with old Everard before you've even courted him properly.
Okay. You mentioned look. Here's the problem. All of these we've already heard before. We already know this information, and that upsets me.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Okay. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
That's him allowing the police to ask his men questions.
Ever I met these artists, can you ask them to cooperate with me?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Yay, actually some progress. Jeez.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
I told Everett that you have to talk to me. That's what we did.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move. Don't take it.
Yeah, I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with the Hardy Boys.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Let's conclude for now.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yet?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Oh, gosh. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not more left than you are. You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I'm grind. I'm a money engineer. I'm not a man of the left. I'm a patriot of Revachel. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
I hate this. I thought doing the job would get our gun back. That's all I wanted. Ah. Welcome in, Magisk. Hey, I'm also on this part. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying this. This is a good game. Continue.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are the signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where's this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit.
Okay. What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Just doesn't sound too bad. Kim, what do you think about this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But, he thinks, it's your call.
It's not helpful.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Alright, well, so far, based on what he said, doesn't seem bad. Obviously, I don't think he's truthful about it. Like, it's probably just not correct, but we'll see. Fine. If I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
He hands you an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Right. Welcome on in, people. What's up, Christian RPG gamers? Yo, 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 yo. Soup Dude. Josh Liddell. Welcome on in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Anderson, this was the game I was telling you about, Disco Elysium. This was the game I was telling you about the other day. Well, several weeks back. It's very cool.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
This is so bad. I hate that we're working with it, but it is like I feel like that's the responsible thing to do, right? Like, it's like we still need to get our gun back. Like, I feel like that's just what we need to do. I turned it off. I don't know what that's in reference to. I'm so scared to say that. Can we go over a few details concerning the murder again? They were good. Sure. I did it, Everett. I turned it off.
What?
Looks so confused. The shady brew? You told me to make it even shadier. I didn't. I had alcohol in it. Now there's no alcohol.
Did I? Well done then, Harry. I like not knowing about it, and I'm sure you made the right call. I spend the whole day delegating tasks, and it's a great relief to see people taking initiative. I don't even want to know what all of that means. Brew, shady, alcohol, turned off. I'm gonna let the world surprise me.
Sure, Everett. Sure, Everett. Whatever.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
Cool. Great. You must be mistaken. I'm real radical. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. This is because I keep saying none of the above to political stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I guess so.
It's also about that, but it's also more. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
What? First, where is the Kingdom of Conscience? No more talk. Sign me up for the passport. No, I'm too fiery for this water cooler ideology. I'm trying to develop more extreme and interesting opinions. Gosh. RPGs gamers. And join the Patreon community by following the link tree. Yeah, give me money. Fund my endeavor, please, I beg. Even if it's just $1 a month. Alright. Sure. Where is this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
I don't understand what I'm agreeing to. Kingdom of Conscience? I don't understand what it means. How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. Yawn. You'd get there faster with a little speed.
No, shut up.
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
True. But what about all the things that are wrong now? Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like? This sounds mega boring. Count me out. Snore. Yeah, we're doing too.
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe.
Okay.
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You're just putting post beside stuff. I don't think that one works. I don't know what that means. Gosh. What is Christian about this game? Well, we're trying to play as a Christian. That's the Christian part. We are the Christian part of the game. Sounds incredibly Alanese. Let's go over there right now. This seems fun. I still want to live for the present, though. Man, that sounds like God terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist anymore. We'll opt in. I think this is probably kind of to our goal, you know? As a Christian, that is kind of what we're doing, is not living our life for the industrialization, capitalist side. It is kind of this post side. It's like, no, we're not living our life for that. It's not for our self-gain. It's, you know, it's a little bit different, but yeah, I think this kind of fits in line with that, of living our life for others, ultimately for God, right? And through that, you know, of loving others as ourselves, you know, giving out to others, kind of fits in that kind of area, I believe, I think.
Slow down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Oh, right. Then let's get there. Eventually.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revachol. When that real democracy kicks in, a long time from now, we are all going to be so much happier.
Dude, I've been brain rotted. Every single time I hear democracy, I just hear the Helldivers theme. Just da 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 da. Alright. Cool. Let's put that thought bubble in. Hook me in. Kingdom of Conscience. Temporary research bonus. -2 to half a light. Still don't remember what that does. Calm water. Research time is an hour and a half. Alright. Heartache is powerful, but democracy is subtle. Incrementally, you begin to notice a change in the weather. When it snows, the flakes are softer when they stick to your worry-worn forehead. When it rains, the rain is warmer. Democracy is coming to the administrative region. The ideals of DeLorean humanism are reinstating themselves. How can they not? These are the ideals of Coalition and the Moralist International. Those guys are signal blue. If they're not only good, they also powerful. What will it be like once their nuanced plans have been realized? Right. Yeah, no, I understand that one. Can I lock that in? Oh, I have to unlock a slot for it. Alright, well, I know what we're using our skill slots for then. Alright, internalize. Cool. We'll work on that one. On it. Kingdom of Conscience. Sure. Gotta do thing to interact with. Envelope. A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them. Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required. Okay. Did we get another skill slot? Did we? Is that what happened? I don't know. Okay. Get 2 signatures for Everett. Yeah, Isabel and Lillian in the nameless fishing village down the coast to sign Everett's documents. Once the signatures are secured, mail the documents to Everett's accountant using the mailbox on the plaza in front of the Whirling Inns, which is more of a... Well, I think we get to do that starting tomorrow, right? Because that's when the waterlock will be fixed, and I think it's down there. I think. It's either referring there or it's referring in the top right corner. You know, where we went into those apartments? It's either there or there. I can't remember the names. It's been 2 weeks since we've last played. So, some of the names are foggy, okay? Sorry. We still have plenty of time before we have to go to the apartments, though, to check on the one guy. So, we got some time. I don't know what all to do, but I guess we'll go down there. I can't think of anything else to do. I guess we're making steps towards getting our gun back, but it does hurt my soul that we did that quest and like we didn't even get the gun. It's just like, oh, we got information that we already do. It doesn't mean we can talk with the Hardy Boys now. Now they have to listen. Could we talk to Everett? Everett says you have to listen. Before we go to the Hardy Boys, though, I do want to go to these apartments and see if this is where we need to be. I think so. I think this might be where it is, because it says a fishing village, which means it might be down south, but maybe it's not. We could just go in here real quick and check some names, see if there's any names we recognize that are those. We could also talk to Joyce, but I don't think so. Hello, madam.
Give me a moment.
Alright, I'm off. Give me a moment. I don't got time for this. Okay. That's not a place I can interact with. There's a box. What's in the box? Hypno Gamma. Okay. So morale heals. I don't think we need it, but okay.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number.
We're not really getting a lot of people's names. This is kind of not helpful. Was it all like upstairs, maybe? Maybe it was more upstairs. That's the balcony down there, but well. What do y'all think about using AI to generate Christian things? What are the things? Upstairs. Okay, I don't think this helped us. Okay. We talked to someone the other day. Autosave, cool. Alright, never mind. Let's go talk to the Hardy Boys, I guess. Never mind, never mind. I was trying to get up top, but... oh well. Alright. Hardy Boys, you're going down! Now I get to talk to you. I'm back.
It's you again. What is it?
What is it? Like words written or pictures for like life or RPG stuff. I mean, it all depends. I don't know. I almost push back instinctively because it's like the problem with AI and stuff like that is you lose the heart, the humanity side, right? You miss the person behind it. So it's kind of like AI is good for convenience sake in a lot of sense. And it's like, I don't know if that's normally what we want to be doing in a lot of sense if we're, you know, doing Christian things, you know. A lot of times the most important part of the Christian things is the heart, right? It's where it's coming from. It's our connection with Christ and using that. But, you know, AI, I feel like sometimes can move around. So I don't know. Hard to tell. Depends on what you're using for. Is it more like, if it's just because, oh, this is like a tedious thing, and so it's like, I could do it. It's not really a creative heart thing. It's just time taken up to do this thing, and AI solves the time part. Then I feel like that's a little bit different. That's where I'm kind of okay with using AI in a lot of sense as a tool. But as like a product, I don't know. All right, it's you again, Technology Griff. What is it? Authority, establish authority now. Discuss 8th Hardy. Week when you first met. Warned about the tribunal. Me and Everett talked. He promised he would cooperate. Let's do authority. We earn it on our own.
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before? I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit, and wasting time.
Wow.
You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asked Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot, but, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
I get it, Titus. You really are the authority around here.
Huh?
You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer, sitting around with your...
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a crap, just like you guys. Okay. I have a beer problem, not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job. Like you. Jeez. I don't know, I guess, I don't know. All these kind of suck, man. Gosh. Sure.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
Okay. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. I've asked this before. Why are you hiding the victim? That's antagonizing. Yeah, she needs help. It's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. True.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect.
Will do.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one.
We've seen her.
Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due, with an O-U.
What was her relationship with the mercenary? What was your relationship with her? I think I know her.
You don't know her.
You're right, I don't. I mean, it's true. Say nothing.
Good boy.
All right. What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
From the story, it didn't seem like he actually did. He was like about to. They even said it like it was like karaoke going on, and then you're getting drunk, and then about to. Right? That's kind of what it was.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Yeah. What's your relationship with her?
It was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
What is your relationship with her?
I know her.
He looks around, and an uncommon silence fills the room.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
That was my wife. Me wife.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
Crossed his arms.
He tries to make it sound real casual,
Sure.
but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. She's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Wow, this is like an adult game. Yes, this is very much a mature game. Christian RPG gamers. Yes, no, trust me. This is very mature. Yes. Yeah. Good game, but very mature.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
What do you mean by that, Angus?
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
You said you partied. What do you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Karaoke.
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Alright, when did it happen?
We did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Turns to Glenn.
Here you go, boss.
Thank you. We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Alright. Sure, I guess we don't have to talk about Everett then. Cool. See, I didn't need to do this. I didn't need to help out Everett. I mean, we did, literally just so that we can get the gun. Which we still feels like we're far off from doing. So I kind of almost felt like we just accept that we're not getting help from Everett and try to get it ourselves. I feel like we should have done that. We are. Can I... Yeah, now I can get up there? Maybe I can go in the door now. That might be it.
The door is closed.
Who is it?
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
I'm the police. Time to snoop. Time to do police work. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she had an extended stay. Okay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. This room has sand all over. It reminds you of your own. Right. This is the other doorway. Hello? You see a yard below. The corpse is no longer there. Well, that's good.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the medication.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite a collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the
Pill
bottles.
bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Necra.
What's Necra?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Uh-oh. Search the pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
Alright, Electric Academy, I need you to finally work. Is there something more interesting in here?
A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Preptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Alright, let's close the cabinet. Nope, we're done. Nope. Alright, we've seen what we need to. Come on, Kim. Let's go talk to them. Her. Let's go talk to her. You feel someone's watching you behind the glass door. A woman. Let's go through her stuff. A bed has been hastily made. Relatable.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Alright, I'm not gonna rub on it. Seems like a crazy thing to do when someone's on the other side looking at you. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra, methanol. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. What is that? Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers. Wow.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Hand-eye coordination, move your hand fast. Oh gosh, this is gonna look embarrassing if I'm like, oh, miss it.
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind.
There you go, m'lady.
It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand, just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Take a gander. Dried Maybells. This is the wildflower you caught. One of a bouquet of muguets that you found on the whirling's roof. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket. Interact. 6
crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Who pinned them? Which side? Does the flower blossom early in spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence it's being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Okay, very well. I'll put it back in.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand.
Flower catcher scrub.
Water
That's my
flows
name.
under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
Blow on your fingers.
Inland, above the Martinez distributary, the channel that brought wastewater from the silk mills of Jamrock, and then dead bodies during the war. The wrinkled fingers of an old man crush flower petals, then sprinkle them in the stream like white salt.
Cool. Hello, ma'am.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and had a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you got here.
It's much nicer now. Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
No time for publicity. We have a question for you. God, you mentioned a cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum. Gosh. No, I just trash the place. So dead. Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Told you I know her.
This does not come as good news to him.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Oh yeah, feel the power.
I have grown accustomed to power, miss. Once a cop, always a cop. I have very little idea what I'm doing. That is unimportant to the case at hand. I have very little idea. Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a cop-a-cycle.
You get it.
There is the tiniest bit of flattery in there. The way her eyes move from your shoulder to shoulder.
Miss, We are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of be nice about it? Come on. Be sensitive to the matter. What is your name, miss? For the record. Nice room you've got here. Tell me you've been through something difficult. What is this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
So just change your topic. Why was this? Why was it there? What's Sambo?
Martial arts, sir. Is that it?
Yeah, yeah. Why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
All right, this is getting nowhere. I was hoping for like casual conversation a little bit more. I was hoping something like that would help, but nope. What's the point of the game? This is intriguing though. Basically we're a cop investigating a murder. There was a murder, and we have gone and we're investigating it, and trying to deal with it, and figure out who it is and solve the crime. Yada yada, basically.
Or an admirer?
Say nothing.
She watches you pocket the petals.
I feel like that could be a little bit too
closes
triggering.
her eyes as she breathes in the cigarette fumes.
I think what we do want is question her and connect her with Titus, the leader, and see what information comes from there, and that'll give us more information. But I am a little bit worried of doing too extreme and just causing more problems. Nice room you've got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
Okay, look around. Hate to say it, but you got sad all over the place. Quite collection of prescription drugs down. Okay, that's not good. What are you doing here in the whirling rags? That window's new.
It is.
She moves slightly to the left to check her reflection.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Alright, what are you doing here in whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in Revachol.
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
I see. Well, I hate to say it, but you got sad all over the place.
Yeah. I've contaminated it pretty bad.
My wife made me coffee at all costs. Okay. Perfect. All right. Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The SAD got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial SAD spill in there.
She taps the roof with her heel. For me, it's alcoholism, miss.
Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that, too. It hasn't done wonders to my taste in interior decoration.
I have other questions for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
What is your name, miss? For the record.
Clasier Amondu.
What is that, like, purple demon that speaks? That is our brain. That is our brain. So, you see it right here. These are, like, other consciousness in our brain that basically talk. To some degree, it feels almost like split personality, but it's not. It's like that other kind of, like, voices in your head. You know, people compare it to, like, oh, the devil on your shoulder. You know how you do something, you have that intrusive thoughts sometimes. Sometimes that's a lot of these. So, and they each have different kind of, you know, voices and talks and wants and all that. So, electrochemistry, to be a little bit blunt, is a bit horny. Want drugs. You know? Go to Party Planet. Loved and be loved by drugs. So, that's going to be in your brain, you know? If you've ever been somebody who used to be an addict. I have. You can be pretty used to this of like, hey, you're trying to do a thing, and then this will pop in your brain wanting you to consume the drug, and it's like, no, shut up, quiet you. So yeah, that's basically a lot of it. So yeah, that's the different voices coming up. All right, Kalaja and where are you from? How old are you? Could we take a look at your passport, please? Jeez. And where are you from?
Redefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Understood, miss.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
Wanna hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer. His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
So another example of voices, Esprit de Corps, that is like the police force almost, like kind of feeling. And so literally some of these people they're naming are people that we've talked to on the radio that are like other people from our precinct.
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
You're a cop?
No. More stupid. Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oh, wow. I feel this. I have my own issues. It's interesting that much is true. Yeah. Alright, Oranese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is very important. Show her some money. So unnecessary part of it.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
It's the world's most tired smile. Miss Oranje, now there is something you should linger on.
Wouldn't it be inappropriate to linger?
All things considered, very. Now linger.
Understood. Conclude. We're not following that. Nope.
I would offer you coffee, but it's garbage. Literally tastes like poison.
Thank you. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
And tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Yeah, were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
Yep.
It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's already afternoon. What does that mean? Were you... Actually, it's afternoon.
Is it?
She takes a look around. The spring sun is high in the sky. People pass below.
It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So, were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus, about her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
Okay. What kind of partying? Point your believe it. The kind I do.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
No one parties harder than me. Yeah, I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Okay, so that's what I was feeling, that there was some kind of connection between them, and Titus didn't like that. It was a lot of it.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
You were lovers?
I guess you can say that, yes. A bit. Lovers is such an emotional word. But there was something there. We did enough drugs for there to be.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Okay. It must have been hard for you, seeing him there.
Oh, yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. The call, reporting the hangar, that was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Before we go on, if it's snitching, then why do it?
Because I couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him.
Tearing off his armor. Demeaning him. Throwing rocks at him.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Which landline?
The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline.
Well, I'll go through all the trouble. We just found out that it's because snitching's not looked on it well. Obviously, okay.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
I wanted to do 6. Why did they hang him? But we'll get there. Can you tell me, what can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams. You
I'm not gonna say
pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
What, for not doing the dream part? I don't care. I ain't sounding crazy. Jeez, I'll keep that to myself. How did the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
Yep, that's the difference.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Yes. Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
She changes balance from one foot to another, crossing her legs.
What did they hang him for, if not?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
Thank you for telling us all this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head back downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Let's go. Bye, ma'am. Alright, that was very interesting. Okay, I thought it was going to be more jealousy, but I guess it's not jealousy. Okay. We did speak to the assault victim, confront the Hardy Boys with what she told us, and question about the dead man. So we can go back and confirm details about him later. And we didn't have to talk about the speed part. I was curious about the window, only because the window part could have been, like, because of, you know. Can we please leave? Oh, it's there. I'm gonna wait till we're not in her room to talk with Kim.
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Say in a hushed voice, why did she tell us all that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
She seems candid. Something's off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so.
I believe her.
Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Yep. Alright, let's go. Down we go, Kim. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, hardy, boys.
It's you again. What is it?
Me and Everett talked. He promised he'd cooperate. Kizzy says she wasn't.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
I didn't think that, yes. She's a little crazy. Oh, I did think that. She told me the truth. Yeah.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
Did not.
And you went and pushed her. I am gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Swerve! Swerve! Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
The room is so quiet you could hear a pin drop. The rest of the cafeteria has gone quiet, too. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T.
Oh.
What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
Why should I care about the type? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why. Won't you listen to it?
Where'd you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them, how?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one are you doing this advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Thank you, Angus.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy. You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
Okay. Well, we have a tape player in our room, so I guess we'll go do that.
Kingdom of Conscience.
Hey! Cool.
The Kingdom of Conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of the Coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer, no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on Earth.
Amen. Okay. Bonuses from thoughts. Moralist dialogue. Options heal +1 morale. Learning cap for volition raised to 5. And learning cap for logic is raised to 5. Love that. We got our tape. Okay. Door Gunner Mega Max. Sure. Let's go to our room. I'm pretty confident we could easily play it in our room. Cool. How are we doing on time? I think, though I would like to continue, I think this is where we're going to have to wrap it for now. Sadly enough, I know. Sadly enough, I would like to keep playing, but we just due to things had a shorter stream today. So couldn't do a bit, just as much as I would like, but that's okay. So thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I think we made some good progress. I like our decisions. I'm excited to see what new stuff happens. I'm just saving up real quick. But yeah, I'm enjoying where this game's going. It's getting interesting. We're getting progress. We're finding out things. And yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game. We'll definitely be streaming this. I think we're still just doing kind of the normal on Saturday streams. Maybe we'll stream ever so often on Thursday this stream, but we'll see. Either way, thank you guys so much for coming out. Had a good time. And I will see you guys Monday for more roguelike stuff. Look forward to that. I think we're going to be playing some Darkest Dungeon 2. I think I'll have the new DLC character Abomination, so that should be fun to play. But that's it for today. Jesus loves you. I love you guys too. I'll see you guys later. All right. Bye, guys.